I would prefer to see our housing money in the long run go out to individuals who are going to fix up their homes, make the city of Allentown and the rest of Lehigh County a better looking place.
We're doing nothing about housing. In this list of grants, as Commissioner McCarthy pointed out, most of them are physical infrastructure. If we delete this position, there's a tiny little bit of money for legal services, for legal aid on housing. That's the only place we're doing anything on housing.
First thing I'd like to say is some people shouldn't own a home. Not everybody in this country should own a home. The banking crisis that we just went through was primarily because we tried to give everybody a home and then they couldn't pay for those homes. So we really got in way over our heads.
Nobody talked about predatory lending more than I did. In our homeownership counseling programs, we would tell people that if you need a subprime loan to buy a house, that's God's way of telling you you're not ready to buy a house. And we would tell them, stop, save money, improve your credit score, buy a house you can afford. And the result is that very few of the people who ever went through our homeownership counseling program have ended up in the foreclosure mitigation work that we're doing. So this is not a homeownership entitlement program. This is homeownership for those who can afford it, that can justify a responsible level of subsidy. And keep in mind, everybody who pays a mortgage gets some form of subsidy on their housing because we deduct our interest deductions from our federal income taxes. That's an indirect subsidy. So that subsidy needs to be protected. We have to be responsible stewards of that subsidy. And I think that we've done that with incredible results.
And I don't think that we should be paying these large developers, many of whom are not from the Lehigh Valley, to come in here and build large projects and take a large proportion of the money as their fee for building these projects.